使わなくても勝てるってか？なめてんのか、デク。
Everyone calls Bakugo arrogant, cocky, delusional. But here's the uncomfortable part. He dominates the entrance exam. He refines his quirk faster than almost anyone in Class 1A. He forces Meteora to unlock his next level. So, if he keeps winning, why does everyone want him to shrink? Every teacher, every classmate, even heroes tell him the same thing. Humble yourself. But what if the real problem is that Bakugo refuses to pretend he's average?
実技総合成績出ました。
レスキューポイント0で1位とはね。
Arrogance without skill is noise. Arrogance with receipts is clarity. He doesn't celebrate. He doesn't look surprised. He expected this. He doesn't assume he'll win. He studies. He watches patterns. He adapts instantly. That's preparation. No commentary flourish, just behavior.
天敵戦績ですわ。いるわ。やったー。
しー！終わったけど。
He punishes his own mistakes before anyone else can. He trains like someone who expects resistance, not praise. Fragile confidence needs approval to survive. Earned confidence doesn't ask.
俺たちは勝つつもりだ。君も勝つのは好きだろ。
Most people hear volume and assume insecurity. Insecure people protect their image. Bakugo risks his. If he were compensating, he'd take the shortcut. He doesn't. But there's still a problem. If his confidence is earned, why does it isolate him?
左を使え！使え、ショート！ざけんなよ。俺じゃ力不足かよ。
He's not angry that Todoroki might beat him. He's angry that Todoroki isn't trying. He doesn't want a technical win. He wants the real one.
おい！ふざけんなよ！意味ねえって言っただろうがクソが！こんな石なんてこんなの！
轟くん場外！よって爆豪くんの勝ち！
He wins, and he looks like he lost. Because if the opponent wasn't at full strength, the result feels counterfeit. That's competitive integrity. Shown, not labeled. He doesn't train emotionally. He trains methodically, controlled aggression, deliberate reps. He trains like someone who expects to be number one. Not hoping, expecting. This is where fragile confidence breaks. Blame the system. Blame the teachers. Blame the test. He doesn't. He trains. There's a difference between arrogance and accuracy. Arrogance, I'm better than you. Accuracy, I've put in more work than you. Bakugo doesn't believe he's the best because he feels superior. He believes it because he refuses to act like he isn't. But when your identity is I am the best, the real question isn't whether he can win. It's what happens when winning isn't enough. And that belief is what almost destroys him. Bakugo has spent his entire life believing, I'm ahead, I'm stronger, I'm untouchable. And then the person he looked down on moves first. It's not that Deku wins, It's that Deku acts, and that breaks Bakugo's internal math.
ずっと考えてた。オールマイトからもらったんだろ。その力。
He doesn't say, I'm better than you. He says, if I was stronger, this wouldn't have happened. That line changes everything. This isn't ego. This is responsibility twisted inward. Elite standard cut both ways. When you believe you must be number one, you also believe you are to blame when things collapse. They think arrogance makes him corruptible. They think superiority means he wants shortcuts. They're wrong. Bakugo doesn't want to win easily. He wants to win correctly. Superiority without integrity is weakness. When your identity is I am the best, every loss becomes I failed the standard. Every weakness becomes unacceptable. Bakugo doesn't struggle because he thinks too highly of himself. He struggles because he treats his potential like a contract, non-negotiable, unforgivable. And that belief almost turns into self-destruction. So what separates him from actual delusion?
俺はずっと負けてた。遊泳に入って、思い通りに行くことなんて一つもなかった。てめえの強さと自分の弱さを理解していく日々だった。言ってどうにかなるもんじゃねえけど、本音だ。伊豆く。今までごめん。
This is the moment. Not when he wins. Not when he blasts someone through concrete. When he admits he was wrong. He doesn't lower his standards. He corrects his arrogance. That's the difference. Real arrogance says, I'm better than you. Real confidence says, I'll prove it, and I'll fix myself if I'm not. Bakugo never stopped believing he could be number one. He just stopped pretending he got there alone. That's not humility. That's growth.
ただ、体が勝手に動いてた。
The kid who once told Deku to quit put his body on the line for him. That's not a personality change. That's conviction refined. Bakugo doesn't ask for approval. He demands improvement from himself first. He treats his own potential like it's sacred. And when someone lives like that, you don't argue with their confidence. You feel it. I built a free anime character archetype assessment that shows how you operate under pressure. It reveals whether your strength is discipline, instinct, conviction, or strategy, and where your blind spots are. Take the quiz. Find out which character you align with. The link's in the description. Confidence isn't pretending you're ahead. It's acting like you're responsible for becoming it. Until next time, crew, under the glow of stars, we forge our future together. Captain Gio Bravo, signing off. Peace.